Hey guys, welcome back. Computer Pathshala. Computer MCQs Super Fast Series One Line Answer Part 6 में आपका स्वागत है। अब तक हम 5 पार्ट कर चुके हैं। चलिए नेक्स्ट पार्ट शुरू करते हैं। Is defined as exchange of data between two devices called data communication. The procedure of data transformation in the form of software is commonly called communication protocol. A long message to be transmitted is broken into small packets of fixed size for error-free data transmission called data sequencing. Next है process of finding the most efficient route between source and destination before sending the data. Data routing is the movement of data from one place to another using some form of representation appropriate medium. Data transmission modes. Two types of data transmission mode: internal and external data transmission. In mode the communication can take place in one direction, simplex. In mode the communication channel is used in both direction, half duplex. In the communication channel is used in both directions at the same time, full duplex. Allows computer on a network to exchange information, modem. Or translate computer information into a form that can transmit over telephone lines, modem. A network device that connect two networks and create a signal aggregate from multiple communication networks, bridges. Are connected to different types of network, gateways. A is a network device that forward data packets between computer networks, routers, and are the two most commonly used internet mail protocol for retrieving emails, IMAP and POP3. System is a hierarchical and decentralized naming system for computer, service, or other resources connected to the internet or a private network. DNS. Full form of DNS, Domain Name System, is the process of using various patterns of voltage or current levels to represent ones and zeros of the digital signal on the transmission link, called encoding. Is a form of amplitude modulation that represents digital data as variations in the amplitude of carrier wave. ASK. Full form of ASK, amplitude shift keying, is a frequency modulation scheme in which digital information is transmitted through a discrete frequency change of a carrier signals, called FSK. FSK stands for frequency shift key. Is a modulation process which conveys data by changing the phase of a constant frequency reference signal, called PSK. PSK stands for phase shift keying. Is a technique used to transmit two digital bit streams or two analog signal by modulating or changing the amplitude of two carrier waves, QAM, QAM stands for Quadrate Amplitude Modulation. A signal may assume only discrete set of values within a given range. Digital. Signal is measured in volt and frequency. Analog. A signal is sequence of voltage represented in binary digits. Digital. In transmission, data is transmitted character by character. Anasaurus. In transmission, saved data in transmitted block by block. Sonorous. Are commonly used in local telephone communication and for shortest distance digital data communication. Wire pairs. Is group of specially wrapped and insulated wires that are able to transfer data at higher rate. Coaxial cable. System uses very high frequency radio signal to transmit data through a space called microwave. A communications is a microwave relay station placed in outer space called satellite. Is a signal that is being used to represent data as a sequence of discrete values. Digital signal. Is a group of computers that use a set of common communication called computer network. Consists of a collection of computers, printers and other equipment that is connected together so that they communicate with each other, called computer network. Is a computer network for interconnecting electronic devices centered on the individual person workplace. PAN. PAN stands for Personal Area Network. Is a robust vehicle bus standard designed to allow microcontroller and device to communicate with each other's application without a host computer. CAN. CAN stands for Campus Area Network. Is a data communication system which allows a number of independent devices in moderate geographic proximity to communicate with each other. LAN. LAN stands for Local Area Network. Is a computer network that interconnects users with computer resources in a geographic region of the size of a metropolitan area. MAN. MAN stands for Metropolitan Area Network. Is a telecommunication network that extends over a large geographic area for the primary purpose of computer networking. WAN. WAN stands for Wide Area Network. Refers to the transmission of this digit data between two or more computers, called data communication. A topology is a network setup where each computer and network device is interconnected with one another. Mesh. In each device has a dedicated point-to-point link only to a central controller, usually called star topology. Each device has dedicated point-to-point line configuration only with the two devices, called ring topology. All workstations are connected to a single communication line called bus topology. Bus, star and ring topology are used to create this topology hybrid. OSI model have layer 7. Layers function is to transport data. Physical. Layer is protocol layer that transfers data between nodes on a network segment across the physical layer. Data link layer handles the service request from the transport layer and further forwards the service request to the data link layer. network layer is responsible for end-to-end communication over a network. Transport layer controls the connection between multiple computers and tracks the dialogue between computers. Session layer is responsible for formatting and delivery of information to the application layer for further processing, called presentation layer. Layers that specify the shared communication protocols and interface method used by host in a communication network, called application. OSI stands for Open System Interconnection. TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. TCP/IP introduced in 1960. Which department designed TCP/IP model? Department of Defense. How many layers in TCP/IP? 4. DNS stands for Domain Name System. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. Various types of wireless network: Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and WiMAX. WiMAX stands for Worldwide Interoperability for Microwave Access. WLL stands for Wireless Local Loops. WAP stands for Wireless Application Protocol. Was the first version deployed for protocol production on SatNet in 1982. IPv4 is a device or program that enables a computer to transmit data over telephone line. Modem provide physical path through which the signals are propagated. Guided media. A twisted pair wire consists of copper wire and plastic insulation. Coaxial cable consists of copper wire surrounded by PVC insulation and cell of copper mesh. Are here thin threads of glass or plastic used as data transmission medium like copper wires and coaxial cable. Optical cable provides a means for transmitting electromagnetic waves. Unguided media are transponder that are set in a geostationary orbit directly over the equator. Satellite transmission is line of sight transmission. Microwave. BSNL stands for Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. NIC stands for Network Interface Card. A connection point for a cable. Ports is measured in bits per second. Bandwidth. PM stands for phase modulation. Communication systems are a special device called modem. Rules decide the path between source and destination nodes of a message. Data routing. FM stands for frequency modulation. A direct link between two objects in a network, point to point. AM stands for amplitude modulation. PAN stands for personal area network. A collection of workstations and servers on a LAN that are designed to communicate and exchange data with one another. Work group. WAN stands for value-added services. A is a set of rules of conventions protocol. SNA stands for System Network Architecture. Refers to a structure or format of data, meaning the order in which they are presented. Syntax refers to the meaning of each section of bits. Semantics is a standard that allows users to move from one network to another without losing connectivity, called mobile IP. SD stands for start delimiter. तो ये थे 100 क्वेश्चन। बने रहिए नेक्स्ट वीडियो के साथ और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। धन्यवाद।